Galatians 2:20 reads, I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. I have puzzled over the meaning of this verse for numerous years. It makes a lot of sense for St. Paul, but no sense for me. Paul had a very dramatic conversion. He was persecuted throughout the rest of his life and was probably put to death for his new faith. He went from remarkable success to rejection from town to town. Sometimes his account of his ministry indicates depression and certainly discouragement. For my part, I have certainly not experienced anything like crucifixion or even alienation for my faith. Thus, it makes no sense to me to say that I am crucified with Christ. I am, by my less than modest assessment, a very ordinary Christian. Furthermore, although I admire St. Paul and numerous saints of the Church, both living and past, I don't wish to be anything more than an ordinary Christian. If being crucified with Christ, being a special Christian, I am content to be ordinary. But maybe crucified with Christ doesn't mean being a superior Christian. If so, what can it mean? I would suggest the following. St. Paul is not appealing to his superior spirituality and sacrifice, although impressive as this might be. He is appealing to his identity with the holiness of Christ. This is an identity available to all Christians, Jew and Gentile, who trust not in their own righteousness, as Paul once did, but to the righteousness brought by his sacrifice of Christ on the cross. This is what it means to be crucified with Christ. Trusting in one's own righteousness, however impressive, is the antithesis of being crucified with Christ, as Paul intended.